Festive greetings, Yack Watchers, and the compliments of the season to you. I sincerely hope you're enjoying your Christmas pud. I hope to add to your seasonal jollity with this little gem, Santa's Sleigh for the Amstrad CPC. This offers an insight into the inner workings of Santa's workshop, for you see, once the presents are created by the elves, they are wrapped and placed on shelves, but unfortunately, there's a mutant spider that lives in the storeroom. So Santa must first negotiate this room to collect the prezzies. Aye, goodness me, getting quite close to the spikes there. Do not touch those, or you will be mince pies. Yes, not just mincemeat, but mince pies. And we're just heading over to the last of these presents here to complete the first room of Santa's workshop. We must now head out via the place we came, but oh no! Somehow, when you've collected all the presents, hitting the spikes does not hurt you. Ah, Santa Claus, yes, he is magic, isn't he? In which case, he shouldn't ever hurt himself from bumping into stuff, but anyway, on to the second room, as I said. Now, the spider has a slightly longer reach. Yes, he's just partaken of a caffeinated beverage and is now hyperactive, but as we shall see, he shall get even more hyperactive pretty soon. Now, you must remember to press the thrust button. Oh my goodness! See, that's what happens if you do not press it in time. You have to time it. It isn't too difficult, but as you can see, it's quite difficult to talk and play at the same time. It's a skill which I haven't yet mastered. Ah! As Santa's gone flying into the wall once again. Ah, it's Christmas. Let's give this another chance, shall we? This is one of those games from the 64 typed-in games compilation. And indeed, there are some pretty good games on it, considering many of them only take up 10 lines of basic code as I just scrape the brick wall there. Be careful, Santa. There are some pretty pants games on there as well, and, well, actually, this is one of the better ones, and it probably makes buying that cassette worth it. Just about, because this is actually quite fun. Ah, let's take the middle route, because we are a daredevil. Ah, yes, see that? You can slide along that platform there. Ooh, let's see if we can take a running jump. Roland takes a running jump. Yo, no! Oh, come on. I'd have thought you'd be able to do that. But the 64 typed-in games compilation tape is rather hard to come by these days, I should say. But if you do find it, it'll probably only cost 10p, so the games are more than worth it. In fact, you may get it free with an Amstrad CPC, which makes it doubly worth it, although I've just crashed again. It's a little bit late to get it for this Christmas, but if you get it for your kids next year, they will thank you no end, because this is quite fun, considering it's one of those limited lines type-in games, and it doesn't take that long to load. Hours and hours and seconds and nanoseconds of fun. Nah, I'm only joking. And once again, I've overdone it on the power. Ah, the story of my life. What's next up in this Christmas cavalcade?
Da América do Sul, boas festas para todos. Wishmen from South America, Merry Christmas to all.
Grave news, Yack Watchers. Since last we saw him, Santa has been incarcerated in a stone prison. And it is our job to save him in Save Santa, coming this Christmas to the Amstrad CPC. And come to think of it, the previous 14 Christmases, because this was released in 1988. It is indeed a type-in from the Computing with the Amstrad magazine. And welcome to the Mega Heroes high score table. Yes, if we get 40 points, we can join this cornucopia of world stars, such as Ronald Reagan and Arthur Brain, who is the brother of Arthur Dollar. Observers of the rap music scene will know that he is in fact 50 Cent. Might as well just get going, eh? Okay, you control Santa in the middle of the screen. As the game's name suggests, you must save him, but on the way, you must collect as many presents as possible to get onto that scoreboard, and that's what we're going to try to do today. These strange-looking enemies can be destroyed. Oh! With what I presume are snowballs. Oh my goodness, there are two coming after me now. Ah! There's nothing to do but run off. But the more you run, the more you trigger enemies. Now, these wizard hat things here are in fact flames, and if you touch them, you die, and the text dead appears. Yes, thanks for telling me that, game. As we see the enemies frantically moving around outside Santa's tomb. Yes, they randomly generate and appear in a different location each time. The strategy in this game is largely based on luck, but you can override it with skill if you've played this game enough. You must shoot the enemies! Yes, before they get you. And look, he cannot get me, but these dudes can! Ah, see that there? That flower thing appeared inside Santa's cell. Oh my goodness! Now when that happens, you're a bit screwed. Although he's a bit of an idiot, he can only move diagonally. Yes, Santa, look at the way he's writhing about there as if he's doing star jumps of some sort. This is not the time to be doing your exercises. I know you're quite fat and you have to work off those mince pies, but come on, man. Maybe he's just panicking. I think it's that, isn't it? There are only 4 presents left to get. I suppose then, on the evidence of this, the best advice I can give is to just keep moving, because they'll find it more difficult to get you. Oh, and remember to use the diagonal directional buttons. 2 more prezzies to get. Ah. Oh my goodness! Oh, saved by the snowball once again. Not that far away from finishing this now. We must get 1 more present. And we've done it! Yes! Now how do you get out? Ah, you must kill all the enemies, I presume. How's he moving so fast? He's taken some kind of performance-enhancing drug, hasn't he? Oh! Don't die now, goodness. Died! Yes, we have completed Save Santa. But oh no, we're on the 2nd level. And the slowdown is huge. Oh, I didn't know there was a 2nd level of this. Blue pufferfish. Ha! You cannot get me. That's a good thing about the presents. They are indestructible. At least to snow. Congratulations, us. We have a high score. I was gonna put Take That Ron, but unfortunately I couldn't have enough characters, which is typically the case in these Amstrad games. I suppose Ronald Reagan's reign at the top of this leaderboard is going to continue for a little while longer. So what's the final verdict on this game? It's not of the caliber of Gran Turismo 5, but then again this came out 20 years before it or something, so I shouldn't judge games by modern standards. In that case, it's alright. I'll give it extra points for the humour on this screen here. On that basis, 1.1 out of 10. Or what am I on about? I never give ratings to games. A out of B. There. Is that good enough for you?
Here goes.
Welcome, Yack watchers. No, this has nothing to do with Pokemon laying eggs, although you may think it from the title screen there, and that Pokemon is actually eating marshmallows as well. If you can speak Spanish, you may be able to tell that the name of this game means Hungry Hungry Hippos. Or at least, I think it does, because that is plainly what this is. Yes, if your child's Hungry Hungry Hippos game is looking a little bit tatty these days, never fear, for there is an Amstrad CPC version. Haha, a fully up-to-date digital version. Who needs all that archaic physical stuff when we have this? Ah yes, computers do everything now, even your board games like Scrabble. Incidentally, there aren't that many very good Scrabble games on the Amstrad CPC, but that has nothing to do with this video, so let's get zamping those bolas. Okay, the first thing you notice is that you can only have one ball at a time, and I will show you why. As the hippos get munching, yes indeed, there is significant slowdown. If there were more than one ball on the screen at the same time, then I'm sure the Amstrad would explode in a ball of flames. Honest to goodness, mine already has, just playing Rampage, but... So yes, you can't really play this game in one player, because this is what happens. You can just sit there with your finger on the A button and win no problem. In that case, it's one of the easiest games that's ever been invented. But of course, you don't play Hungry Hungry Hippos on your own, do you? You play it with friends, or what you claim to be friends. They come round your house saying, "Hey, you got Hungry Hungry Hippos for Christmas? Let me have a go." Well, alright then. I mean, you're not really my friend, you're just some guy who beats me up every other day, but for some reason, they become more charitable when you have something that they want. But enough about my childhood woes. It's turning into a counselling session, this, isn't it? Well, there's not much action going on in the game, so I guess we've got to make up our own amusement, and for some reason... Oh, it's game over! Why is it game over? I don't know. But the red hippo is the winner. Incidentally, that was me. Let's have a go at Octagowo. I presume that's how you pronounce it, but probably isn't. Go. Aha! There is a different shaped arena. Well, how great's that? I wonder if that affects the slowdown. Oh my goodness, why am I judging this game based on slowdown? Yes, it is a fast and frantic action game when played physically, but the Amstrad cannot handle it, unfortunately. But I don't know, I've not played it with some friends. Game over already! Jeez, it's that hard to get a game over. And once again, I'm the winner. I dance around frantically. But it's something of a hollow victory, because then I remember I have no friends. Merry Christmas, Yack watchers.